morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. So I escaped for a little bit. Joe's downstairs with the kids because today is Monday, but it's a holiday, so Joe didn't have to work, which is nice because we had like a nice long extended weekend to just kind of chill and relax and, you know, take care of some stuff around the house. So anyway, it's gonna be a nice hangout day today. So I escaped for a few minutes so that I could get ready for the day. Not sure entirely what we're gonna do today, but Riley did tell me that she wants to, it's like a long story, but she wants to clean the little playhouse that she has outside. She wants to clean it and then she wants to paint it. We were looking through the Amazon toy catalog for Christmas and, like, you know, trying to have the kids like circle things that they wanted for Christmas. And Riley circled like an outdoor playhouse. And we were like, child, you already have one. And she's like, yeah, but mine is dirty and it's like old. So I'm like, okay, well, we're not just gonna get a new playhouse every time that one gets like dirty. So you can go outside, you can clean it. And she said she wanted to paint it. So I'm gonna get her Crayola washable paints and take them outside so she can paint her house, and hopefully that'll keep her entertained so that Joe and I can both kind of relax for a little bit. It's just been a crazy weekend, so we just want a chill day to kind of recover, and I've got to take care of some stuff in the kitchen, that kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with us. Just a chill day in the life at home today. I did want to, before we continue with the video, I wanted to thank Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I love Scentbird, but I have something new to show you guys. So it looks like they changed their packaging up a little bit. So these are the new like little sprayers that they have. They still come in this really cute little package, but then now like the little bottle itself is new and different. So I've talked about Scentbird a million times here already, but if you don't know what they are, it's a fragrance subscription company. So you sign up with them and then every month you get a new fragrance delivered to your door. And it's just a great way to try new perfumes and colognes because they have for men too. So it's a great way to try out different scents without like fully committing to like the full price tag of a full bottle of perfume. And it's a lot of perfume, guys. Like, I'm gonna show you, like, it's kind of like a magnetic little container, and then it opens up. This is how much perfume you get, okay? Like, this is a lot of perfume. I was actually pretty shocked. Like, I feel like this looks like it may even be more than with the other packaging, but I was looking online, and like one of the ones that I ordered, poor Joe, I thought I was ordering him a men's version of this scent, but it's called DKNY Delicious, and it actually is really good. I really like this scent, but there is a men's version, but they sent me the women's version, whatever. But I was looking online, and a travel size, like a little tube of this travel size, is $30 on one of the websites that I was looking at. So for $17 a month, you get to try out the perfume. And I do have a code, by the way. I'll leave it on the screen, but my code, if you decide to try it out, you get 55% off of your first Scentbird order of your first fragrance. So that comes out to like $8 for this amount of perfume. So you want to try it out, I'll have the link down below in the description box. And I also have exciting news for those of you guys in Canada. So Scentbird is now available in Canada. So I hope that that is something you are very happy about. But it's been such a cool way for me to find like different perfumes that I like. So let me show you the ones that I got. I really wasn't expecting new packaging, but you see you've got like some bright fun colors. I like these better in my opinion, but they're all still super fun. They look very classy, very chic. And what's great about these, like even with the old packaging, is they're still very small. So they fit in your purse. They fit if you're going out somewhere for the night and you want to take your perfume with you so that when you start smelling, you can kind of refresh. I love to travel with these. Anytime that I go down to my mom's house, I take these in my toiletry bag, and they're just easy. And it's a nice way to be able to have your perfumes with you, but without taking a million bottles and then worrying if they're gonna break in your suitcase. So I really like them. I've loved the concept, but let me tell you the fragrances that I tried. So I've got two new ones that I really like. I had already tried the Versace Bright Crystal, but this is Versace Bright Crystal Absolute, which smells really good. It says it's got peony notes and raspberry, and you can see like all of the notes on the website if you know like all of these things, like what things smell like. But I like this one, and this one was totally new to me. This was Burberry Brit Sheer. This one smells really good. And then I got that DKNY Delicious one that does smell good. This one, the Dolce & Gabbana, the light blue, that's probably my least favorite. I've tried that one before. It's not my favorite. Like, I prefer some of the other ones. This one is not too bad if you're looking for something a little bit, I feel like this one's a little bit more of like a manlier smell because it's got blackcurrant, jasmine, sandalwood, skin musk. But any of the other ones I would recommend you trying, because I know for me, when I first started working with Scentbird, I was like, okay, you want me to pick out some new scents, but I don't even know what scents to try. I'm not a perfume girl. I've never really gotten into perfumes because I don't like to spend like $100 on a bottle of perfume. So I was happy to see that like on their website, if you have zero clue, like you could try out some of the ones that I'm recommending, but they also have like a quiz you can take really quick. It asks you a couple questions and then they'll recommend some of like their top fragrances based on your, you know, responses. So super cool concept. And then if you want to see like the new bottles, there's like a locking feature here. And then if you twist it, it's unlocked. And then once it's unlocked, that is where the fragrance comes out of. So you just push and then it sprays. So that's what I'm gonna wear today. Which one was this one? I forgot. Confessions of a Rebel. So this one is like the muskier, manlier scent, but it still smells really good. So thank you again to them for sponsoring today's video. My code, everything will be down below in the description box. So let's go downstairs because Riley has come in here already like 50 times and she wants to start playing with her playhouse. Guys, it is like the most beautiful day today. There's not a cloud in the sky. You wanna play too? You wanna play too? You want to paint, Jackson? I had asked him if he wanted to stay inside or go outside, and he was like, inside, but now he has changed his mind. I've got to get you clothes, okay?
Well, Mama,
yes?
I'm the one painting my house, not Jackson.
You're both going to share, or we're not going to paint at all, okay?
Well, Jackson is going to choose the wrong color.
And it's okay. It'll be unique. It'll be really lovely.
No.
Yes.
It's dirty. We need to wash this.
Okay, I'm going to get you a sponge and some, like, some towels and stuff. So you can wash your house, all right?
So don't forget about the water and soap.
Water and soap? Okay, so that you can wash your house. Got it. So Joe set up a bucket with soap and water. Nice. You gonna scrub that house? Jackson, you can help her too.
And my lucky blue punch.
Where's a sponge? Look, there's a blue sponge in there. Okay, you wanna clean your bikes? You can clean your bikes too.
Yep, I'm going to do that too.
Okay.
And paint the bike too.
Okay. You can get inside and clean the inside. You can clean the floor. Clean all of it. You gotta clean the roof too?
Yeah, but I need a step stool.
How about you start with just like the stuff you can reach, okay?
And then I can move on to the roof.
Yeah. I think what's really dirty in here is like the floor and like inside of here. I'm teaching them the value of some good hard work. Inside, yeah. Clean it all good. So yeah, I figured that that would keep them entertained for a nice long bit and they can enjoy some sunshine, get some vitamin D out, and then I can work on, I don't know, catching up on work or, you know, something in here where I can still kind of keep an eye on them. And hopefully they won't be like trying to murder each other because I keep telling you in all the vlogs, it's like that's literally all they do all day is just try to fight with each other. And Jackson is bad. Like Jackson, like, you think he's like this tiny little thing and like this super innocent little thing, but he bothers his sister. Like he knows what bothers Riley, and like she is like her own handful in and of herself. Like she has her very, you know, spunky personality, so she will bother him, but he also at the same time will like give it right back and he bothers her, and so it's just like a back and forth all day long. So I know that you parents of siblings can relate because it never ends. Like it never ends. So any moment where I get even just 5 or 10 minutes where they're playing collaboratively like together, that is a good time. All right, we're moving on to the painting. This is what you want if you're gonna paint anything. I don't honestly know if it's gonna work on the house, but anytime that we do arts and crafts, any of the stuff, the painting of the pumpkins, whenever we paint, this is the paint that I get. And they sell it at Target, they sell it on Amazon, and so far we've had the best luck with it. It comes out of pretty much everything, anything that they've ever really gotten dirty. It has come out, you know, with some water and stuff. So that is what we're gonna use. She said she wanted red, pink, and blue. So I'm gonna put some of the paints just here on these paper plates. And you guys, Joe is out there right now because they have both literally already gotten a timeout today. Like, it was 5 minutes straight of them screaming at each other, fighting over something. They were fighting over like Riley's little pretend dog or something. And I'm like embarrassed because like our neighbors are outside enjoying this lovely day. Our neighbors are outside enjoying the fresh air on their porch, and like our houses are really close together. I don't know how the houses are like where you guys live. Like that's one of the reasons why I wish that we had land and had, you know, a property where there weren't like people like literally right on your backyard basically. But that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But it's just embarrassing because anytime that the kids are outside playing, it's like the whole neighborhood hears them, especially when our neighbors are out there, because how do you not hear them? They're like 2 feet away from them. And so we're trying to tell them, like, if you're going to be outside, you cannot fight and you cannot scream. Like, have a good time, make a mess, I don't care. But the screaming and the fighting and the screaming at the top of my lungs, like, that can't happen. So each of them got brought in here. It was like a series of like a 15-minute time frame where each of them got sent to timeout. And are they processing this information? I don't know, but it's like I'm at my wit's end, like I don't know what else to do. So like, yes, I love doing fun stuff like this, and I try to come up with activities and I share it with you guys, and I love my kids to death, like still adore them, but don't think that I'm still not going through some of these hard moments, because I am. And it's really reassuring because like anytime that I go to a play group, like with the Moms Club and stuff, whenever I'm at those play groups and I share like some of those hardships of like the meltdowns when we're leaving the park and things like that, like all of the moms have the same thing to say. Like they're like, my kid does it the same, like I'm going through this problem, my kids are having meltdowns at home, I prefer for them to play with other kids because then they're not having meltdowns, or vice versa. Like all of the parents that I've spoken to have some version of that, of toddler tantrums and kids being kids. So it's hard on us as parents, especially if it's like the first time that you go through something like that. But just be assured that you're not alone in it. Kids can be a little jerks sometimes, but they still are the best and we still adore them. And we just have to kind of teach them, obviously. Like I'm not just gonna let my kids do whatever they want. Like there needs to be discipline. But sometimes I don't know exactly how to do it. So it's just like I'm doing the best that I can. So anyway, let's take these paints outside. I'm sure there'll be another meltdown in 2 seconds. But then once they're situated with the paints, I want to do like some pancakes. I want to batch make some pancakes for the week and have those in the freezer. So we'll do a little bit of cooking and stuff. You guys can still hang out with me if you want to. If you're already tired of seeing my face in this video, you can turn it off. I would understand because, you know, that's just the kind of day I'm having. But if not, you can keep hanging out and do some stuff. How's it going? Pretty good? Look at that. You're gonna make it what, an all blue house?
No, it's gonna be a different color house.
Different colors? Jackson's working on the details. Nice. I don't know why I never thought of doing this before, because it's very simple, and then the hose is right there and I can wash it right off. Very nice. No, well, we're not going to wash it off just yet, okay?
No, we can't wash it off. I'm not waiting until it's dry.
Okay.
And then we're going to paint the house all day.
Yeah? But what if it rains?
No!
Yeah, you hadn't thought that through, huh? By the way, my roses are looking so pretty these days. I really didn't think that roses would be blooming like this at this point in the season, but I don't do anything to these roses. Like I hardly even water them, and they'll die back and then they grow again and then they'll die back, but they're actually looking even nicer than they did in the summer. In the summer we had a lot of bugs and they would get destroyed, but they're looking super pretty. So I'm really glad that we never cut these down, because I was about to get rid of them when we moved in here, and they've been some of my favorite plants that we have. All right, so I'm actually gonna get working on 2 things. So I'm gonna do the pancakes in a second, but I'm also gonna make some dough that isn't gonna be done today. It'll be done tomorrow, but it's for sourdough ciabatta bread. So I've made this once before. I'm gonna try it again because I have some really nice looking starter. Like Phyllis was rising overnight and now she's nice and bubbly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this to use since it's active. I'm gonna make that dough so that the active starter doesn't go to waste. And then we can move on to the pancakes. I'm not gonna make like an actual loaf of sourdough like I normally do, just because I still have some left over. And I'm gonna try these, the ciabatta bread. I try to make at least one sourdough recipe every week, and I haven't tried a new one recently. I should try to find something I haven't made before, but I try to bake something bread related once a week, and I think that today would be a good time to start that. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna try to use all-purpose flour instead of bread flour. So I'm gonna try to adjust the recipe a little bit. So far in my bread baking journey, I found that like sometimes if something calls for bread flour, like first of all, I didn't even know that bread flour existed. I was like, there's one kind of flour, flour is flour. That's how little I knew. But I personally have so far liked how all-purpose flour tastes as opposed to bread flour. The point is, like, you can try every once in a while to swap out like bread flour. Like if you're ready to bake and you're like, oh look, this recipe says bread flour, I don't have bread flour, just try to use all purpose. And more often than not, it kind of like you can still make it. But anyway, let's get this dough going. We've got the starter. All right, I got my dough ready. You know what I ordered? I ordered these, like, look, it looks like shower cap, but it's for like covering your bowls. Like it came with like a whole bunch of them. I have a whole bunch of them here, and there's like different size ones. I ordered them from Amazon because I was tired of whenever I bake and stuff, I cover stuff with either a towel sometimes, or then I don't have a towel, so then I go to like cling wrap, and then instead of using that cling wrap and then throwing it away, I figured I'd use something like this that I can reuse. So I got that, and then you see with my starter, I also have one over there. So I was really happy because there's a lot of times that I'll make something and then I need just like a quick cover, like if I stick something in the fridge, or like this, if I have to let bread rise. Now I can just put this on, so that was really convenient. So I'm gonna let the dough rise. The other thing, I told you guys on Instagram, but not here, I got a mystery package sent to my house. Don't know who sent it. Like normally if I get a mystery package, I'll ask on Instagram, like, who sent me this? Like, I didn't order this from Amazon. Like I know I didn't order it. I go on my order form just to make sure, like I didn't like forget that I ordered something. Go through my order history, did not place the order. Sometimes like my mom will surprise me with something. So I'll say, hey, did anybody get this? And my mom will be like, oh yeah, I sent it to you. So super nice. Thank you so much for the surprise. I got a package of these things, okay? And I don't know, I didn't know what these things were. And I was like, who the heck sent me them? So I still to this day do not know who sent them to me. But it said, you know, my name on the package, it said my address. So that's kind of creepy. But to whoever sent me this, whether it was a company, because some people are like, oh, sometimes Amazon like sends random stuff. Whoever sent this to me, as creepy as it is, I actually love them, so thank you very much. A lot of you guys had said, oh, they're great for like scraping out your sourdough and for mixing your starter and for mixing dough. And I've been using them and they are actually fantastic. So I don't know exactly what they're called, little mini knife spatulas, but they're great. So I'm definitely gonna be using them. So thank you to whoever sent me the package. Very much appreciate it. Kids are having their lunch, so we're gonna make pancakes. And this pancake recipe, this one is, it's a sourdough pancake recipe, but it's made with discard, so you don't need to have active starter. So like this is all just starter that isn't active, and that's what you call like the discard. Since I have a bunch of it, I'm gonna make pancakes and then I'm gonna freeze them for the week, so that way they'll be done and ready, and then I don't have to worry about it. So you can make this recipe with active sourdough starter. It's a different process because you have to start it overnight. This I can just mix, and then like the same day I can cook it. And I'm gonna just let it sit for like 20 minutes and then I can cook it on the stove. But I'll leave the recipe down below so that you can check it out. It's the same lady that does all the recipes that I like. I like her pretzels. I like her, like the ciabatta rolls are hers. So this is just a way for me to use up some of my starter. And the ingredients are really simple. It's the starter, milk, honey, vanilla extract. I'm gonna use maple syrup since I don't have vanilla extract, butter, all-purpose flour, and then eggs, baking soda, baking powder, sea salt. That is it. So I'm just gonna skip through this. You can check out the recipe if you want to down below in the description box. But let's go ahead and make some pancakes. so it's a little later. I've been hanging out on the couch. I watched The Handmaid's Tale, had lunch, and now Riley is up from quiet time, and I told her, where are you? There you are. I told her that we should go through her toys, like the ones that are here in this bin. I've been trying to slowly start easing into toy decluttering.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this.
Okay. But so I rotated the kids' toys the other day, even though it doesn't look like it because it's not super organized right now, and I still have to tidy up some stuff. But we're gonna go through this barrel of toys and see what's in here. See if there's anything that we can start donating, and do a little bit of just clean up for the day.
Oh, I missed you.
Oh, you found Molly? See, like all of these things. We've got like a bunch of dolls and stuffed animals in here.
Oh, what is it? There's so many dolls.
Do you remember them?
I remember them all. My cute
Doesn't
little
even know that they're
babies.
there, and they've been there all this time.
I'm so happy that
Yeah?
I have my babies back. I
Yeah?
have 3 babies. This one is named Molly Pink. This one is named Molly, and this one is named Skr. This one is named Ready.
Ready? Ready the doll?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good girl.
Cool.
Oh no, I named her Flower because her has a flower on her cheek.
Okay, that's a great name for sure.
So I'm setting them down.
But I'm in the mood to just start throwing a bunch of stuff away. See, like we've got this.
I'm gonna keep.
We've got a
my
random
balls.
piece of wood, which
That's
is, I
what
think we attached Jackson's Hot Wheels tracks to. We've got some choking hazards here. It's a wonderful time.
What is those?
Those are like the little gems.
Aw, so cute.
So cute. But this is always like jam-packed full of random stuffed animals. But if they're not using, if it's like at the bottom of the barrel, how are they even gonna see that it's here? And then they don't play with it. So there's no point
my little bunny.
in keeping it. So we're gonna do some work here while Jackson's still doing quiet time. We don't need all of these towels. These are all your backpacks. You use your mini backpack, right? Can we donate this one? Because this one doesn't even close anymore.
Okay,
it doesn't
let's
close.
donate it.
So we're gonna get rid of that one. Okay?
Oh, this is cute. This is for my babies to sleep
This
with.
goes in your doll thing
Pink.
here.
Do you know, I'm keeping that.
I mean, these dolls we can keep, but if you're not gonna play with them, we can keep them in the basement.
Well, I'm going to play with them now because I have to take care
How
of them.
about Pikachu? Can we donate Pikachu? Yeah, donate him to someone that really likes Pikachu.
How about Ryan?
To Ryan, I think Ryan is someone who gave that.
Yeah, he's obsessed with Pokemon.
Yeah, well,
Let's donate that to Ryan.
okay, got it. These are more of your Chelsea dolls. See another Chelsea doll?
So this can go.
And this one too.
Not a Chelsea doll, but it's probably a Rapunzel doll.
Mm-hmm.
So I painted her nails. Oh, my dog. Let's donate this to Mimi's house.
Yeah, that belongs to me.
Let's donate that to her.
Let's put it up here so we can give it to me. Clean it?
Go get it. Okay, how about you take this off? Then you can clean those sections. For me? Thank you. All right, so we have spent like a good hour and a half of just like focused decluttering, kind of organizing, like focus work. I kind of tidied up. What are you doing a dance back there? I tidied up a little bit, the kids' toys and stuff. So my goal was to get rid of all the toys that were like always by the fireplace. So like I reorganized like how I put some stuff, and everything's out because the kids are still playing with toys. But I put like all their library books in that basket that was upstairs in my room. So I was like, it's probably gonna be better used like down here. So did that, moved the puzzle to that basket, and then just like reorganized the kids' toys. And then we also moved out the, there was like the little barbecue grill that was here. So it was like a lot of stuff happening here. Thank you, Joseph, for your assistance. And then we got rid of the high chair. So it just looks a lot roomier now. Like again, everything's still out and about and all of Jackson's toys are there, but it feels like a little bit more spacious and feels a little bit better in my opinion. So that's just what we're trying to do here, and just try to make better use of our space. I got rid of like a whole bunch of blankets that we had here, and I'm gonna put them in like the linen closet because I don't need 52 blankets out all the time. So just little by little going and decluttering. This over here is a whole box of things that I'm gonna have Joe take to Goodwill, and it's just like bags and backpacks, and I had like a random frame in the basement that I was like, goodbye, I don't need to see you ever again. So we're just gonna be doing that little by little whenever we have a chance, filling up boxes with stuff and getting rid of it. All right guys, so it's a lot later. It's like 11:30 at night, and I forgot to keep filming today. I put the camera down, and it was actually nice because I got a lot of things done around the house. So I think it was a productive day. I don't know how much of this I had shown you guys before, but look at how much like just less clutter there is in this space. We still have a ways to go, like I always say, but at least there's like, we moved the little grill that was here, we put it in the basement, and just put away a lot of the toys that had been out. And then I took everything off of like where the fireplace is. Normally there's a bunch of toys, and so instead I put them all like in baskets over there, put them all in baskets on the cube. So this alone just makes me feel so much better. And then I was like semi-decorating just a little bit with some of like the real pumpkins that we had gotten at the pumpkin patch. So this is like the extent of my fall decorating right now, like just decorating with real pumpkins. And like these are all the leaves that we've collected lately on like our little walks around the neighborhood, like all the fall leaves. And I keep them because Riley likes to do like the leaf rubbing when we do homeschool, so it's like we use it. But yeah, that is our fall decor, you guys. And then this is our final box right now of donations for the day. So Joe says that tomorrow he's going to be working from home too, so he'll take that to Goodwill, and then the goal would be to, you know, over the next couple days maybe get a few more boxes donated to declutter our life. I think our project for this week is going to be tackling some of the toy decluttering down in the basement. I'm probably going to work on that now that like my closet was done. Like, you know, I showed you guys how I decluttered my closet. The next real project I wanted to work on is the toys in the basement, because I also figure like if I can donate some of those toys ahead of the holidays, maybe somebody else can like get some of those toys and, you know, have it for the holiday season. But anyway, I'm going to bed because tomorrow I have another busy day. I've got like a community event that we're doing with the Moms Club, and it's just gonna be a lot. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, you guys, because I'm going to sleep. But thanks for hanging out with me today. I have so much more that I want to film, so stick around. I know, by the way, lately my posting schedule's kind of been all over the place. Just bear with me, and thanks for sticking with me through that. I've been in the past very consistent, more or less, like about Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads. So make sure that your notification bell is on, because these days, like, I'm trying to not stress myself as much as in terms of like when they go up. Like sometimes it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Sometimes it's, you know, whenever. Point is, I'm at least trying to still continue to put out 2 to 3 videos a week. It's just getting a little harder, if I'm being honest, because with homeschool, with full-time, all the things that I'm doing, it's just getting a little harder. But bear with me. Like I said, there's just a lot of things, a lot of content now for the holidays, like so much fun stuff that I want to share with you guys. So don't go anywhere, because that's going to be exciting. So I love your faces. Thanks for being here. Thank you again to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. So remember, if you want to check them out, I'll have all the info down below in the description box. And that is it. I love you. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.